Town planner Ivan Burden made a presentation to council this week in regards to a parking survey which was undertaken to examine the use of parking spaces in the downtown core.
Essentially, one of the leadership strategies that was presented to us from other downtown planning documents through the Downtown Streetscape Master Design and the Community Improvement Plan. So essentially, these documents recommended that the town undertake this study.
The results of the survey showed around 40% usage during peak hours.
Essentially, the study was intended to provide for the current utilization of the parking in the downtown. It was determined that at the peak times, there's 41% of the parking being used downtown. Total parking in the downtown is approximately 1,700 parking spaces. That would be municipally owned and privately owned. So 41% of that represents essentially just below half of the parkings are currently being used at their peak time through the downtown.
This survey will also help when it comes to planning for the downtown reconstruction, which is set to take place in the summer months.
One of the aspects was to determine some of the mitigation measures that we could accommodate to relieve some of the reduction in parking along Raglan Street. So two scenarios were examined, one being a staged approach, which is essentially representing 50% loss of the parking on Raglan Street. Some of the recommendations to mitigate that were to provide for a timed period within the municipal parking lots on Argyle Street and Plant Street. So the council will be looking at a report on January 23rd in order to consider the implementation of that recommendation.
The town is also looking to speak to businesses to use their parking lots during the reconstruction, but no talks have been had yet and no plan is in place. Reporting for Cogeco News here in Renfrew, I'm Richard Levoy.